Next up, delete these damn texts because clearly someone reading. Deputy harbored fugitive boyfriend at her home and tipped him off to police investigation, prosecutors say. You would think people in law enforcement would exercise just a little bit more caution when making these type of decisions in their personal lives, but oh no. Back in 2022, there was Vicky White, the Alabama corrections officer that sold her house and helped her inmate boyfriend go on the run, sparking a manhunt. It didn't end well for her. And hell, just a couple days ago, there was the Florida deputy, Jennifer Ketchum, who was helping her 19-year-old boyfriend avoid police investigations and raids by tipping him off. See, it might sound charming in a romance novel. You might get a season or two of a crappy Netflix series out of it, but it hits a little different when someone's doing this, harboring a dangerous fugitive right next to you as your neighbor. A former sheriff's deputy in Oklahoma, they made it very clear she does not work there anymore, was arrested for harboring her fugitive boyfriend at her home and tipping him off to a police task force investigating him, authorities said. Such a sweetheart. Alicia Briones, 34, was arrested on August 6 for harboring Emmanuel McLean, who had a warrant out for his arrest in Pottawatomie County, authorities said. Pottawatomie County Sheriff Mike Booth told local NBC affiliate KFOR about the genesis of the case. A little while back, we started seeing some inconsistencies and there were some issues kind of on our radar. Booth told the outlet, sometimes, things happen. There might be a good reason for something, but when red flags go up, you got to check it out. Our suspicions were about things that were going on was even worse than what we thought as the investigation continued. He added, the sheriff sounds like a man of few words, and rightfully so. That made barely enough sense to make any sense at all, and I'm picturing him saying that with a mouthful of tobacco. Allow me to translate for you, since apparently public speaking is not part of the good sheriff's skill set. We thought one of our dumbass deputies was sleeping with a fugitive. We were correct. He was evading capture because she was tipping him off, but we got him now, though. We got her goofy ass too. Now their relationship should grow because they'll both have something in common. Prison. I ad-libbed the last part. An affidavit spells out the allegations that surfaced in February when investigators learned that Briones and her sister were allegedly assisting and harboring McLean. The sister allegedly told investigators, you dimed out your sister, that Briones gave McLean information about what vehicles undercover agents were driving and their locations. The sister said Briones told McLean that Shawnee police officers were writing a search warrant for a house where McLean had been staying in February. They were on his ass. Investigators said that after they got a search warrant for Briones' cell phone, they found a string of text messages between her and McLean that showed she had tipped McLean off to a police task force investigating him. The affidavit said in one text on April 9th, McLean texted her asking who drives a white Charger. The document said the DA task force. She allegedly responded, great work, sis, really doing your part to help get that criminal off the streets and the fugitive. Do you know what a paranoid fugitive text message thread would look like? Every single car that rides past, is it that black Jeep? Is it that green Honda? Is it that black Toyota? Literally a hell of your own creation. The task force had a white Dodge Charger that an investigator had been driving and surveilling McLean. Then, according to the affidavit, McLean allegedly texted her on April 10th, telling her that a probable cause affidavit and warrant request was filed against him for assault-related allegations. I got warrants, he allegedly wrote. They charged me with 2 different expletives. He continued, aggravated assault and assault with deadly. Yeah, that's someone you should definitely be harboring in your home around your gun. She allegedly responded, I think I've seen him come in and get the stuff signed, and you can beat that, especially if he don't show up to court. So what are you implying? What are you trying to tell him? To make sure the guy doesn't make it to court? At one point, she allegedly texted, delete these damn texts because clearly someone reading the MFers, nothing gets past you, huh? Authorities said Briones allowed McLean to stay at her residence, supplying him with food, water, sex, hot showers, and a place to do his laundry from the time his warrant was issued on April 10th until his arrest on April 30th. The affidavit said her home had surveillance cameras that she turned off when McLean was there. Yeah, that wouldn't stand out at all. Let me know when you leave leave so I can activate my cameras," she allegedly texted him on April 16th, according to the affidavit. She said it like he was leaving for work. Briones was terminated from the Pottawatomie County Sheriff's Office on June 25th for an unrelated incident. The document said she was hired there in 2020. Local CBS affiliate KWTV reported before that she was an Oklahoma County Detention Center detention officer. The outlet reported she was booked into the Pottawatomie County Jail, that name is kicking my ass, and released on $250,000 bond. Online court records show she's set to appear in court on August 21st. There you have it, kids. Alicia Briones. What do you think? Do you think that is a situation where good girls like bad guys, or is it something with law enforcement that they feel excited about dipping their toe on the other side of the blue line from time to time?